I accidentally took someone else's suitcase at the airport. 2 weeks later, she was saving my life in the ER. The black rower suitcase sitting on the baggage claim carousel looked exactly like mine, my same brand, same size, even the same red ribbon I tied to the handle for easy identification. I was exhausted after a red-eye flight, so I grabbed it and headed for the taxi stand without a second thought. It wasn't until I got home and unzipped it that I realized my terrible mistake. Instead of my clothes, I found neatly folded scrubs, medical textbooks, and a white coat with Dr. Madeline Chen. My stomach dropped. Someone out there had my suitcase with everything I needed for my job interview the next morning, including my portfolio and the only suit I owned. I frantically searched through the bag for contact information. Inside a small toiletry bag was a hospital ID badge with a phone number. With shaking hands, I called and explained my mistake. "Oh, thank God," she laughed, sounding more relieved than angry. I thought I was going crazy. I opened my suitcase and found a presentation titled Architectural Innovations in the Imageable Ime and a man's suit. We arranged to meet halfway between our apartments that evening. Dr. Chen turned out to be a woman about my age with an easy smile despite her obvious exhaustion. "Just finished the 36-hour shift," she explained, handing over my suitcase. "Your presentation looks fascinating, by the way. I may have skinned it while trying to figure out whose bag I had." I apologized profusely, but she waved it off. Mercury's in retrograde, or whatever these things happen. We chatted briefly before parting ways. I got my interview suit, she got her medical supplies, and that should have been the end of it. 2 weeks later, I woke at 3 a.m. with the most excruciating pain I'd ever felt radiating from my lower right abdomen. I managed to call an Uber to the emergency room, barely able to remain upright as I stumbled through the sliding doors. The waiting room was packed. I approached the desk, clutching my side and fighting waves of nausea. "Please," I gasped to the triage nurse. "Something's really wrong." That's when I heard her voice. "Jason, the suitcase guy." Dr. Chen was standing nearby reviewing a chart. Her eyes widened as she took in my hunched posture and the cold sweat on my face. "How long have you been in pain?" she asked, immediately guiding me to an examination room. "Since midnight," I managed, "but it's gotten much worse in the last hour." What happened next was a blur. Dr. Chen examined me, ordered tests, and within 30 minutes was explaining that I had a ruptured appendix requiring immediate surgery. "The surgeon is already being called in," she said, hooking up an E. "If you'd waited much longer in that waiting room." She didn't need to finish the sentence as they wheeled me toward the operating room. I grabbed her hand. "Thank you for recognizing me," she squeezed back. "Mercury's out of retrograde now. You'll be fine." I spent 5 days in the hospital recovering. Dr. Chanamadian checked on me during each of her shifts, always finding a few minutes to chat about architecture, her medical residency, or the book she'd spotted in my suitcase and had since ordered for herself. On my discharge day, she brought me a small gift bag. Inside was a luggage tag with my name and phone number printed clearly on it. "Just in case you mix up your suitcase again," she said with a smile, "though next time maybe we could meet for coffee instead of in the ER." That was 6 months ago. Last week, I helped Maddie move into my apartment. Among her possessions was that black suitcase with the red ribbon, now sporting the luggage tag she'd given me. Sometimes the universe has strange ways of bringing the right people into your life, and even if it has to give you appendicitis to make it happen.